Are you ready?
earGROUND Radio.
We came, we saw, we kicked it.
New voices amplified. New voices amplified. earGROUND.
Greetings, thank you so much, and welcome to earGROUND New Voices Amplified. My name is Plot Mhako, and welcome to the program that gives you in-depth conversations on what's happening within the music and the arts fraternity in Zimbabwe, and also within the Zimbabwean diaspora community. And for a couple of days now, we've been talking about a conversation that has brought different players into a discussion about copyrights and stuff. But we'll get more into that later on. I'm speaking today to one of the co-directors and the manager at Cymplex Musik. I'm talking about Krispi. So you say, comrade?
Plot Mhako.
Ndiribo. Thanks a lot, Mdara, for taking the time to be on earGROUND. I'm happy that you managed to give us this interview. Great. So maybe to start off with, a lot of people might not understand Cymplex Musik. Mane makore mangani murimu muchiita music and like as Cymplex Musik. And what are some of the major projects that you guys have done?
I think from 2018 is what we act. When we moved away from, like, we rebranded.
Okay.
So then from there, we've been working on a lot of projects, both locally and international. And album makawanda nakashanda on kati ma album makana na Freeman Lati, the list is endless.
Wow, great. And in terms of growth of the music industry, since you guys started, do you see growth in what you are doing? Kanauti, you're also facing challenges like everyone else in Zimbabwe right now.
Yeah, we have a big challenge. As you can see, that we are, but more like we are not recognized within government. The other issues are because of so isusu shanda from our own kids and everything. Make go out there, just gonna never beat nyako kacheko testo but
Yes.
common currency. Don't talk to the country and like.
Wow, great. But considering that the work that you're doing is changing a lot of lives, we see my artists, they're doing so well. And like what you've said, apart from the mention in Etukapa song, which Tanga, solid, Cymplex Musik, you've said you as producers and you as Cymplex Musik, you feel you're not really appreciated and recognized, not only by the government or by other people that consume your work, but mainly by my artists, right?
Because even if you look at Zimura, the Zimura issue and the likes, for you to be registered as a producer,
Yes.
I was shocked. As a producer, I have to go to an artist, designer, then those then submit. For me, as a composer, to recognize like that, I have to go back sign an artist so system iyoyo system yanga iri like yakasetwa like way back
Yes.
for this digital movement zakanga so kudhara it was a thing chekuti munhu aigona kunga ine magitara ake ndiye composer ndiye lyricist only thing changa chiripo ndechekuti munhu had to master nekumixa nekuzodistribute this so apart like that yekuti panga recognized producer chaiwo unzi producer atori munhuwo anotokomposawo and anotoprofita so much effort so akasaka up until now chinhu chekuti chero ukatarisa comment section kumachichichichi people they don't understand music as a whole vanozongoitangira pakuti tipo song WhatsApp and they will demand saka system iyoyo itongori system yekuti zvinhu zvakatogara zvakanganiswa kare anonzisa so isusu the unfortunate thing is that our industry is not formalized in that sense.
So taking you back, ndini ndauya ndini artist ndoda kurekoda neCymplex Music. What's the process? What's involved? Pane mapepa anosainwa here, pane contract. What are the steps?
Yeah, I was following like the other interview you were doing. Some of the things, speculate about things, pure kuma fans, like my producers, there's people who are did that, and atitozive
makatopusa musitoziya but also guaranteed them naru producer sound. Yes,
I don't wanna, but to be honest with you, and the doing can I just cover studio? I can even show you the contract.
Okay.
This contract is an agreement between the artist nation and the producer. Is it?
Yes.
So no state about how many songs you're going to record, time frame yachatora, for mixing and mastering, the fees you're going to pay, chichi and this.
Yes.
And all this.
Yes.
But then the challenge at now, man, get to it, man, you cannot lose a paper so. And on. Yeah, to it, things like women trafficking. And so, zvekutoti iwewe makastoma ako anogona kutotanga kuti sei todzikira bhozi iye anenge achita kuti chero vakasvika kunzi vanzi taurai namanager. It's a challenge. Even for the other corporates kunzi corporate yauya taurai namanager. It's a challenge because iwe vanoita aiwa isusu ndoda kuna Cymplex iwe aiwa iwe mbo mira ipapo ndoda kuna Cymplex. And on. So the formal thing is, be it washuka paCymplex Music, unofana kuona vanhu reception vanokubatsira kunyorwa marisita ako kana wabhadhara handiti. Then wauya muno. Chinhu chawabhadhara iwewe doesn't mean kuti wabhadhara beat. Wabhadhara time.
What do you pay for? Okay. Studio time.
It's time like a session. But then the composer now is the producer and it's way the beat.
Yes.
That thing for you to get it, I can see that they are now following but tikada kutanga kuti aiwa zvekunyika yakati kuzvoitwa so munomu chero izvi Plot Mhako music kuti zvikanzi pane like even example yekuti unogona kunzi David Creator featuring 50 Cent.
Yes.
Anoimba here David Creator?
No, he's not singing.
So why is then 50 Cent featuring? And you get the sense I'm trying to.
I get what you mean. Yes.
Yeah. So chinhu chinenge chiitika ndechekuti beat iroro belongs to the composer. And it's,
Who is the producer?
then there's the lyricist, and it's with the lyrics now.
Yes.
And it's so which means that it's also two hours the beat plus lyrics brings out the song. Change on the song. Not the song.
Yes.
And it's so which means that you are gonna work in studio time.
So beat ragadzirwa rinosara riremuredziwa raproducer. He is the owner.
Pamtemo rinofana kusara riri raproducer, but kana artist yazochoose can buy that rhythm from the producer now. That's an extra fee. Takutanga kutora mechanical right yaimwe technology for another.
Yeah. Saga, is it possible kuti inini ndosvika ndogadzirisa beat, I don't record with you guys, ndozorekodera elsewhere, but mandipa beat rarangu?
It's very possible, but for a fee.
But are you guys making enough money? Are artists paying enough money for my recording examinator? Does everyone pay?
Now there is the thing chisingazikanwe nevanhu vari outside there.
Yes.
This economy and yaita kuti tiri compromise. Because at the end of the day, market is havana mari yekurekodi, havana that income yekuti ndogona kusvika vana banicha kuti aona ka rasta inini kuti murekodi munomuka toda 250,000 a beat. Anoiwana. Because at the end of the day, he wants to own the whole thing. And it's saka kungumuti umbati ndipe mari iyoyo akwanisa kuiwana. And it's saka at the end of the day, munhu anogona kuuya obva asvika obva arekodha orekodha ndiri kumubatira handizvo mari dzedzo dzakuverenga chero paanonoperforma hakuna kana mari inodzoka to the stable.
But what's your benefit there? Why are you recording for free?
So then chinhu chinozoitika manje ndechekuti isusu kana tichitaura kuti we are recording for free tine mumwe mukana wekuti isusu togona kutaura kuti my endorsement artist inogona kuti aiwa chichi mari yandawana uku takushare depending nekuti isusu takawirirana kuti pane zvimwe zvokuti ini ndakatosaina artist itori artist yangu inini intoshanda pachi Cymplex Music itori artist music. Now takusanga kuti aiwa kana tarekodha mashows akadai mari iyo ichazodzoka. Saka ndopaipa paunoona challenge yayo yekuti munhu arekodwa kana 3 years Plot Mhako. Handiti munhu ari kupushwa mari dzemafuel mari dzechikafu dzimwe nguva vanototorwa from mamheno kwanenge vatorwa vanhu vari kuchengetwa but mari dzose hadziverengwe.
Dzinge zichinyorwa pasi.
It depends nemunhu wokubvira naye. And as for Cymplex Music as a brand, we don't sign artists. But ini ndikutaura zvinhu zvekuti anditaura ndakamirira Cymplex.
Okay.
Nditaura ndakamirira challenge iyoyo iri kuwanikwa nemaproducers yekuti munhu unenge wamusaina unogona like kuri kune mamwe dzimwe nyika nditi munhu anenge wapiwa alone kana kuti 1 million. Usaona kuti mamwe maartist ekune dzimwe nyika haatanga achitambura antosvika nebling dzake chichi atori nelambo yake chichi iloni yaanenge apiwa.
But I mean, if you're looking at those loans, advance here, they sign, they write somewhere, they put the money into like my books. Look, we've given you so much money. Paper, ukakwira tax uchienda kwakati, it was so much money. Uchita so it was so much money. So you, Maria Waiter, we're taking all our money, and here's the difference. But is that happening? So this is not happening in Zimbabwe.
In Zimbabwe now, for us to be doing that, no gonna it's a challenge.
Mm-hmm.
And this is here, Angu, one or two another sign of artist in Angu, as you know, as artist.
Yes. You're working with Terminator.
Yeah. So, Isusu, Nai, weird, somewhere, but I know to come back so. So can I have this so American as to no come back so. But I wouldn't know, the one way what mean that's.
Yes.
Basically, or set up in English, you could artist, yeah. And it I go Shandirwa, Shandirwa. But the moment they are not putting a man, I can go the first $500. And it I only 2 months. For 2 months, Maria positioning at the way.
No.
So, bonus akujirwa mari boss kune vamwe vanhu ka vari handingamati mawindow or something, but vamwe vanhu vanongoda kungoita pounds in vakutotanga kurifidha munhu information una chiwewo mari kutorohwa iwewo wana chichichichi iwe unogona iwewo yakunoko pinda mubenzi unomaona manje
mavouchers apinda manje akutora maartists imiwa anenge agurumwa
isusu tisita kusara tiri palos.
But makusara muri palos ndropanzwisisa. Now, this is not the first time I'm hearing this from you, yes, but from other producers I've heard this in the circles. It keeps happening. Why is it no one is learning? Sugramba swidzokereka. Inyaya situation here.
Inyaya situation manje munyika. Ninyaya kuti zvinhu zvinoitika ndezvekuti vanhu handiti it's like the consumers now.
Yes.
Ndo vanotaka complain handiti ndo vanotangisa pressure handiti
yes.
Hapana nyika ndiri kuuya hapana new artist iri kuuya, so there is that demand now.
Okay.
And so isusu we have to keep producing. So it's either inini ndogona kusaita izvozvo, the next person is going to do it, but then it's a learning curve altogether for the new person now. And
so where is the business when it comes to kuma producer? Mari munewana kupi? Amuwane mari pama shows. Are you getting money online from distribution in music yacho? Mataura kuti mimi like Zimura, you're not able to get money. Zimura is still using a very old system, and you as composers of the music in terms of production, you're not able to really get money from airplay. So that leaves you with either Marino Baranano Pakurekoda and also online. Is it the reality? You get money from online distribution and recording?
As online and
but have you started to get some money from it?
Yeah, we are.
Okay.
We are moving towards that. And it's also to take like Jesus here, but for the other people that are around there, one of the tanga say, one wonder started this about because munhu kuti utange unzi muZimbabwe wakutora visa unotanga kubuda wanda chichi
yes.
You have to have president davo unzi wane visa chichi verification dzacho chichi saka mageto akawanda havana zvinhu.
So you feel that the financial system, okay, sorry, you feel that the financial systems in Zimbabwe are worsening this situation because Manaskwa works as a PayPal, Visa, MasterCard, online payment platforms.
Yeah. So basically, my producers, my producers, they my DJ, the same energy yavano part toward my artists. Because those guys are shanda like meno. The music engage is says because mwana ngoro ska machiba off key and they only ngopeza kana 5 hours kana 2 days yache uchi try to song yemunhu ka engage pinda mu key yanenge nona.
So the bigger part of producing the beat, it's actually the producer who comes up with the beat.
Mm.
Okay, great. Now moving on to an issue that has been burning. I did an interview in Papalodza. I've been following what's happening. I saw the letter that was written by lawyers from Nash TV, as well as one written from Papalodza, Alana's management, right? And Cymplex has been coming out tops. There's constant reference to Cymplex. You guys produced the rhythm, which is now being called the Nash Nation rhythm, right? What really happened? Pakagadzirwa song ya Alana, ya Pop 10 featuring Alana.
Basically, zvino kunautaura ndezvekuti ndachifollowa nyaya iyi and ndofunga unoni more nyanya and likes.
Yes, yeah.
Usually handitopindura and handitodera. But then kana ndopata chidzokera pekuti do you know kuti mamwe mastudios handiti nenyaya yekuti munhu anenge achisafa handiti kune mamwe mastudios ekuti munhu anogona kuta kuti ndokutengere mamonitors handiti munhu atenga mamonitor otogadzira rhythm. And do you know why is that happening? It's because ma-artists akawanda they don't pay for what they'll be recording.
A lot of time they're recording for free.
A lot of time they are recording for free. So izvozvo ndo zvinosiya producer ari vulnerable. Handiti akutry kuda kuita chero zvaangoita kuti zvinhu zvake zvingofamba. Handiti. So tinodzokera panyaya yekuti nyaya ya Pop 10 yaungochi munhu wekuti chakanyatsoitika kuti song inge iripo ndechekuti taka-engagea nonzi handingaiti Nash TV.
Okay. It's Nash?
Was Nash Nation.
Nash Nation, not Nash TV.
Pane handiti vane mabrands akawanda. There's Avelo, Nash Paint, Nash TV, Nash Nation.
Yes.
So iyi nyaya iyi ndichifollowa inini ndaona kuti ine ma-emotions akawanda. Panese kunge ndichipindura zvakadzika dzika because inyaya. Saka for me to be disclosing much information zvinogona kupindura zvinhu the professional process of working.
Yes. Yes. Okay, now I'm listening. Yeah.
Issues as Cymplex Music, we were engaged before, way before. Way before. And tikatorekoda vana Geritaiti, vana Tera Africa, munhu wese isusu tinotoudza munhu kuti rhythm iri nderani. Handiti.
Yes.
And you are ndingangoti unoziva nezve TDS Vibes Rhythm.
Yes, I know TDS Vibes Rhythm, yeah. Arachangamire dombo.
Imwe concept yekuti pane chinonzi executive producer. Vanhu vanofanira kuzobatisisa ipapo.
Producer ndiyabika, executive ndeburidzi uchini project.
Saka chinhu chakaitika ndechekuti handingati ndanzwa pachinzi Cymplex showed the rhythm.
Yes.
Zvinobva ikange ndatopiwa maziva aiziya.
Mapo mari yakawanda ndobva maartist ana kubhadharwa.
Handiwaona manje. Saka nyaya ndototaura ndeyekuti inyaya yekuti takapiwa mukana neNash Nation wekuti tichijoina maventures edu isusu tinge tichiita chinhu chimwe chete. Because iye handingazivi kuti idea yacho ndeyei. Maybe aida kuita studio because ndakamudza ari kumaka studio, but that thing chatakaengage nditi chinhu chekuti by that time it was supposed to be coming out time iyoyo. But then nenyaya yema lockdown nechichichi zvakambomikwa. It was on hold.
But it's this year. Pazwaitika.
No.
Last year.
Yeah.
Okay. So
then
yeah.
tashupa nyaya ya Pop Tena. Anditi. Nash then code saying project yaya takambotaura nezvayo. I think kuti takufana kuita sei kuibuditsa.
Okay.
Enadaro isusu we were working on my project na Pop Tena. This other guy ari ku America.
Yes, nakuda.
So then patiri kushanda ma project iwayo Pop Tena was like mukoma chi nonga muchibudisa maridhimu akawanda isipo maridhimu. Nditi sazondisiwa pachi maridhimu. So then when Nash code man ndichitasa list rangu raira because chinhu chekutoti tatambochirekoda tanga tatombochikanganwa.
Yeah.
Ndichipinda mufolder mama vanoti Pop Tena hapo of which munhu wandachitolinga naye like on a daily basis. So then ndavanamuda Pop Tena ndavanamufonera ndakamufonera about kuma that's ma 9 dzamanhu uri kupi ndandachi ndiri somewhere around anditi ndikati ndiri kuda ku studio because pane chinhu chatira kuita ndokatonditi aiwa azvikwanisire kuti muye padeni mundi collect because ndito move from where I am ndichenda kumba. Then we went kumba kwaya ndobva tasvika anditi then vatasvika I know my personal challenges akanga ainawo nditi ndobata asikwanisa kuti sei kuti ndinge ndichiyazvori kuti nhasi nditi paratomutaiwa abo saka iye pakatoita nyaya like from the very start yechinhu because iye maybe the way yatakangobvawo pachinhu chocho akafunga kuti vanhu vandiramwira since tisinayosachi effort yekunyanya kudaro nditi and that day now anditi he called tistoripo vati ndiri pastudio ndikumbira kuita sei kupinda rhythm reya anditi of which munhu waauya naye manje ndiye anzani
Papaloads, okay.
Alana was not there. So vatofona then we had to leave vasakatachita and vatatsoka anditi vatasvika tatachi bo but then tichitanga wapesa project yani yakudai since it's pending because munhu akatobhadhara.
Yes.
Then ndobva afinisha project yaya before aenda vati chimoniplayera rhythm reya because inini that time yandakabuda inini because ndakasvika ndichisiya vanhu ndichida kudzokera nemaaliens ataiita anditi that time yandikubuda iyoyo ndipo ndakasangana na Alana achipinda andikunzwisisa. So isusu as Cymplex Music what I can say is we engaged Pop Tena, not Alana, to be on the rhythm. Since Nash anditi tanga tichidilana na Nash and Nash was very specific kuti ndikuda vanhu vari commercial parhythm. So we were handpicking vanhu tanga tisingotora munhu wese. That rhythm inenge ina about 20 artists.
But are you at liberty to disclose what was the arrangement from Nash? Were they paying my artists angashi yenda parhythm? Were they owning the songs? What was really happening? Because now the issue is coming from kuti song yaka uploadwa elsewhere and Nash says they own the song.
Ndopanda ndichiti inini tikanzwisa pekuti pana chinonzi lyricist, composer, producer, executive producer. Handiti that concept you like.
Yeah. So Nash TV, executive producer, Cymplex Music, producer, Pop Tena, composer, where like the words and the two they voiced, they sang on the rhythm, right?
I wanted to state sezvazviri.
Okay.
Handiti. Because ndikakuudza the process yakaitika, I think you will get the big picture of what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
I jump into the things. ndozvaitange ndiri kubatirira mumwe.
Okay, cool.
So I'm saying kuti pavakasvika ivo vakaita song yavo top 10, then after then inini vakasangana naalana achitopindawo handiti. So from Cymplex ndakumubvunza manje because inini ndakasvika bva takapaka kunzo handiti. Then pop apedza akabva akati amukoma tazopinda ridhimu reariyo andonzwisisa. Then inini bva ndamubvunza wapinda ridhimu aiwa wagoni handiti but but ndazorwa collab nani naAlana. Then inini from there ndakaita question mark ndikamuza kuti abo here collab ramazoita iri since papa taita munhu wani iye ndobati aiwa mukoma haisi munhu ndewani ndewangu because napapa loads that they go like way back.
Long way, yeah.
Handiti. So isusu kuti tinga tichidispute kuti Alana anga ari pasong now zvaita kunge takutoita chimwe kunge takutovenga munhu. So then we respected the fact that these people vane nyaya dzavo from way back and vanhu vakabatsana zvakanyanya because I cannot go into the details but then zvinhu zvekuti vanhu vakashanda zvakanyanya vari vese. So then zvadaro inini ndabva ndamuti pop 10 nyaya iri kuitika ndeyekuti ndofanira kusubmita song iyi mangwana nashi papabata.
Yes.
Iye banditi aiwa inini handikwanisa kuti munosubmita song handiti ndisina kuupdata management yangu. Ndabva ndati kwewe pop 10 how come kuti wewe unozoti wakuda kuupdata management ini ndakauya ndikakuudza nezuro. You could have told them pane zuro wacho then kusvika nhasi and the likes then vataurirana ipapo iye ndobva ataiwa bo inini ndikokumbira kuti ndingoenda kunoudza management ndingoinotify kuti ndo zvaitika then iyo kana vakandipa green light then you can go in and submit the track. So then the moment yakaenda then communicated back achiti management yati bo endisa inchi track then isusu vataendesa track kuNash handiti. Saka Nash manje Nash then haana kupedza kana 2 days. I think it was the next day or the about 2 days later we called and ndobva ati ndikumbirawo vanhu vese vamakasubmita vaya because takangowapa a sample hatina kuvapa the whole project. Choose about 8 artists vauye vazoshutwa maclips kuNash handiti. Ndobva tatoudza apo zvandaiwa bo ndogatoya naAlana ndobva atoya nani naAlana and I'm very sure kuti papalodza kuti anga atoripo mazvakaitwa zvinhu. So then for them to say kuti they didn't know kuti rhythm ranga rina Nash mukati to ask nango and ipapo ndokwanisa kufara napo because at the day to the people now zvakutanga isusu takatengesa chinhu or like they're saying the rhythm was sold. The rhythm was not sold. Handiti chinhu chekuti isusu tiri mulockdown isusu semageto hatina maplatforms akawanda ekuti tinge tichiita like hatina that financial muscle yekuti tinge tichifanda zvinhu izvozvo. Zvinhu zvakawanda stereki zviri music yaizonge yakunzwikwa. Vanhu vakawanda vari muindustry momo beat madistributors beat machichi vanhu vakatoengagwa vanhu vakawanda for that project to be there handiti. So then inai then communicated because mavideos wayo ka akashutwa way before the release.
Okay.
Handiti akazangoswa time handiti of which they knew kuti rhythm ndera Nash not kuti hanzi rhythm taifungira pamwe angobatsira handiti. They knew and ukatoteerera song yayo kuti ukatora time zvako ukazoiteerera you can see kuti even malyrics even chichichi he was more like into the Nash Nation King Nash TV vana Nash Mutarisi they were mentioned in that song. They knew handiti. So zvadaro now ndopa ane nyaya yekuti video ya-upload ye-FADZA MUTENGI handiti isusu tangoonawo video yapo handizvo
iripa Nash TV channel
handiti because isusu we are not more into the zvinhu zvakawanda zvaatoita it's for the love of because iye yangu nditi imimi kana mine ridhimu ramuda kungosapotawo mageto ut chichichichi handiti muchingopushawo music handiti munogona kutipa because isusu tine platform yedu yatikungopushawo this thing and vanhu vakatoengagwa pachinhu chochocho vakatowanda handiti
but there's only one song iri kutaurwa nezvayo. I have not heard other songs.
The other songs now, they are not mentioned because the thing is not about the rhythm. Because inyaya iyi manje yakuchishift kwa manje kuti iite nge Cymplex Musik yakatengesa rhythm mageto ese asingazivi. The issue now is ukanotarisa pa video yaya handiti pa video ye Nash TV.
Yes.
Pane copyright. The copyright is from Alana now. And it's under raw music. Without consent, it's not Stomboziva, Nash exclusive. And Pop 10, I'm not sure of she's
so raw music went on to copyright the song without knowledge of Angwesa.
Yangwana Vesa. Ndoba Nyaya, in from Zandakanzi and Ndingade kuti ndikupa ndiwapa mhosva from the way I understood the conflict ndopakabva nyaya ipapo saka ndichibata Pop 10 iye anonditi song yaifanira kunge yakanyorwa kunzi Pop 10 featuring Alana and I think
featuring Pop 10
and I think they had that conversation or argument between Alana management and Pop 10's management. And I think at some point in time they were told they should put down the song from Chi New York. Was in coming with the name management ya Pop 10 Chiribo. And even ndakatova kuti chinhu chikuita ndechoti we engage Nash ndo andingati ndo ma-executive producers echinhu ichi. And isusu kana I don't think kuti dai vakabata Nash vakamutaura kuti isusu tine video yedu iyi tashuta video angarwadziwa kuti angava kuti hamusi kuuploada video.
That's what I hear kuti hanzi vane video yavaita but they are not getting a green light from Nash kuti vaya upload.
Inini from the green light handingazozivi that those letters manje akulegal chini.
Yes, but my question is Cymplex did not get money from Nash TV, confirm?
Yes.
Okay. And Cymplex did not pay any of the artists that featured in the project?
Yes.
So the artists, and then Nash TV owns a project that they never paid for?
We cannot say they never paid for. Because pane inonzi remuneration yekuti chino ichi. Alright. Basically under the plot mashandira atinoita muminda handiti.
Yes.
Ngati isusu andipa takachimbotaura kuti tine ma-artists atinorecorda for free and the likes.
Yes.
So for them most of ma producers kuzoti vazoinge vachizoengage kana kuti ma-corporate beat kuti studio yedu agadziriswa so vatati tikunoengage kana company inogadzira kana mabut.
Yes.
Handiti isusu hatina mari dzodzo ivo ndo vane mari dzodzo.
So is that the offer? Is that the offer from Nash Paints that they would help renovate Cymplex?
Nash atogara anga achitibatsira mune zvinhu zvakawanda.
Okay. So there's an understanding between you guys and Nash TV, whether there was no money exchange, but shanda kwama mchitamisa. So would you say the artists are justified to say, look, you're going to monetize. Nash TV is going to make money off our content without us getting a cent.
Chinochitika ndechekuti isusu from our own understanding anditi atingati rhythm because rhythm rechinzi rhythm ndera producer
but not executive producer. So Nash TV does not own the rhythm.
Now chinhu chaitika manje apa ndechekuti iye is the third party now anditi
Yes.
iye ndiye commissioner isusu tinge tichiita that thing because tingangoti it's more like a collaboration thing between Nash Nation and the Cymplex Musik andizvo which means kuti isusu tisine marights andizvo
ndimi munofana kuuploada music online. Or so it means ndimi munofana either upload music online or ndimi munofana kunge mune copyright claim.
Ndingakubatsira ndichire so plot maartist akapinda paridhim akawandisa ende vese vavo I don't think kuti pane ari kudispute kana kuti pane ari kupikisa kana kuti pane ari kutaura zvakanyanya about the whole thing because chinhu chiri kuitika ndopata chitaura ipapo pekuti dzimwe nguva tokubatsira artist anditi but he or she may return the favor now through pakupinda reading ndosa kuchiona kuti reading rongowanzikana nzi chotore mangu maridhim atone makoro anditi but just because atisati tawana that finance yekuti tinge tichifinansa the release now abude wanzisa so iwewe can you say iwewe reading an artist ane right ipapo kana ndichinge ndakatinya reading
I think whether the rhythm has been released, the song has been released or not, whatever contribution yakabva kuna artist justifies that an artist has to get a percentage. Do you guys have? Yeah.
Very. I'm not disputing zvautaura. Chandiri kutaura inini ndechekuti the issue now haisi nyaya yekuti isusu nema-artist tine conflict. On this,
mune conflict ne one artist, ne two artists maybe, right?
No,
ne one.
That's our first time working with Alana now. On this, that's the first time. If it was Pop 10, I would out Iowa, it made me so and this, I would understand since he's the person who Isusu wataka engage. Because Isusu we know how we work na Pop 10. We know that no benefit kwa Hari, no benefit kwa T.
No, I totally hear you there, but I would expect you guys to be taking legal action, not Nash TV. Besides them being the executive producer, but in terms of ownership, a contribution to the song, it's the producers and it's the composers. And Nash TV, just as commissioners of the project, dopa vanongopinda. But in terms of really owning the copyright, it's owned by Cymplex Musik and Pop 10 and Alana, these three parts.
Dopa ndiri kuti isusu we can say kuti Cymplex Musik or Nash Nation.
There was no contribution from Nash Nation in the creation.
The moment we don't recognize Nash Nation, ndo pati kutocomplicate zvinhu zvese papo. Because even ukateerera song inotanga ichinzi Nash Nation and Cymplex Musik comes after.
Okay.
Saka the moment we don't recognize that, tikada kutaura kuti aiwa uyu haana marights the agreement now, because chinhu chiripo inyaya kuti pane chinonzi agreement kana kuti I'm not
split agreement. Yes. Is there one in place?
Because kune ma-verbal contracts anditi kune atinozosaina anenge amapepa.
So let's confirm, let's agree. For this whole process, there is not even a single paperwork done. There is no contract.
Between us and
between you and Nash Paints and Nash TV, Nash TV, between you and the artist, amongst Nash TV Cymplex Pop 10 Alana hapana ane contract with each other.
Ngoti isusu with Pop 10 we have what we call a verbal a contract, because isusu usually we work with trust.
But do you think trust works in this case? No, I just want to break it down. Do you think it works?
No, but the paperwork and the paperwork is there, and but for pane zvimwe zvinhu zvekuti time yaunozviita iwewe and
you don't think of doing paperwork.
Unogona kuti ndewangu kunzisa because munhu wanoshanda naye iwewe. The main conflict iripo Plot ndeyekuti song yakauploadwa naAlana inini sekunzwisisa kwandiri kuti nyinyi song yakauploadwa naAlana
that I totally understand, under Raw Music, but then there was no communication prior to the letter from my lawyers in Nash TV. Hapana prior communication ekuti pull a song down or something. And also there's another issue that was raised by Alana's management, that when the song was uploaded, initially Yengaka is composer asiri any of the two composers. That's what they say.
Check, even if you check up, producer and gas story, producer and chakaita nechekuti andisikuzinzwisisa from their end now, because so you know the whole region and it in from what I'm understanding is paraka upload munhu aka-upload and it
Cymplex are now credited my artists, my composer.
And saka icho chinhu chekuti chiri chinhu chakachifanira kunge chichitogadziriswa, because inini the only issue yandakaita ne-management ya-Pop 10, of which I communicated with them, was hapana kuiswa credit ya-Pop 10 or Alana and it on that thing, and it of which is we communicated now and we were on the same page
in Nash TV.
And it
fixer.
Devon,
yes.
We are on the same page and they understand from the word go. And it's just we had to explain to them so in the year and I started out Pop 10 and it but then Pop 10 had to explain to you, these guys have been doing this and that. So I have to take the favor now. You get the point?
I get the point. But would you say that there is fear amongst the artists because of, one, the economic situation in the country, and two, lack of knowledge of some of these things, that at times they're scared to even speak and talk?
I cannot say for other artists, and it was artists, and for other artists, ignorance, historical, and total knowledge, and it. Then for other artists like Pop 10, he knows.
And then the same ignorance would be also placed on some producers. Like initially, Patatanga conversation, you were saying a lot of people think with my producer artists here. But when it comes to these things, also Zuma contracts, it's not the first time we've had issues in my contracts. It also means that there is no industry. You know, people are making agreements on WhatsApp. They are not paying for services. Nobody puts value in terms of the craft until song blow up.
So that song, Yanga is not a song. Probably I will be talking about this whole thing, and we wouldn't be dragged into this whole thing. Because at the end of the day, it's just artists, and it of which is will be working with Nema artists while, and it there's a lot. And those guys, they do return favor. Because Maridim, we are not the first writer, corporate branded projects like that one. akawanda, and that's not the first rhythm ratagadzira for a corporate. Akawandisa. But then
using the same arrangement.
Using the same arrangement, and we have
never had any problems with the artists.
Yeah. Takatomboshanda nemabig artist ana Freeman, ana Killer T, ana Wanna Be, and we have never had a problem. And one they respect where you upload vantu kuvunza kuti rhythm renyu muri kuribudisa rini chero ka delay anditi avasi vanhu vaya vekuti they are, you know,
so,
want to understand.
Cymplex and Nash, are you guys talking?
Yes, we are.
Okay, so you still have got your relations well. And what would you say is the way forward? Right now there's back and forth, and it's not only pulling the three parties involved, the artists, the producers, and the executive producers, but it's also now bringing the whole industry into a conversation, which I feel maybe is a very necessary conversation. But what would be the way forward? Because Papa Lodza, his lawyers have written to Nash TV right now. Nash TV wrote to Papa Lodza's team, and you guys are caught in between. Your brand has been dragged into this mud as well, because people are now saying, what was the role of Cymplex? Somebody was actually saying Cymplex then could have defrauded the artists by not telling them that this rhythm belongs or is a project commissioned by Nash, and by not paying them and not telling them, giving them split agreements, you know. What would be the way forward?
First of all, I would want to clarify that one artist that I have to highlight. No one. And no one paid.
So, but are you saying if an artist does not pay, then there is no value in terms of what they put in on that song?
We are not saying there's no value. The thing, argument is not about value, and it's about credit.
But from Papa Lodza's argument, he says it's credit and also value. How much money is going to be his team is going to get on behalf of the artist from every sale, every distribution, any streaming.
I understand what I understand and
yeah.
Artists painoenda kunoperforma or painoita endorsement. Let's say FADZA MUTENGI, and it's let's say if the artist was to get a corporate endorsement, but
under normal circumstances, it would depend with the agreement that was made. Right. But
and this mentality towards G, but my producers, please,
so what's the way forward? Where do we go from here?
Favors the artist now, and it's but what's she not paying? Doesn't mean
it's money,
and it's money. It can be in kind. Because they are returning the favor, the same favor. You could young single, and it's I go up to the channel bag, and the Isuzu we get nothing from that single. Magambo zifungo erejo. To album, and the whole album I go upload the platform yake, and you will never find that on our own platforms. As if we also. But then we now vice versa now, and it's a question you would right. Sagamario Yakafamba say in the who's getting right. Is reading what is to read him right a hit. Corporate. Marine Dagnan. pantango saka depends the agreement iripo anditi all right song yaita hit and you are going to do a FADZA MUTENGI tour mari iri kuenda kunani.
I hear you, but my suggestion, if I was a part of this, my suggestion would be maybe this has to mark a new beginning, especially in terms of the whole process. Kuti,
Zvakutaura Plot and Cymplex was those isusu we on our own part going forward I think kuti zvemamutual and what zvakutombosara because isusu on that part isusu tine mhosva because zvinhu zvatinoita isusu zvinhu zvokuti because munhu ukamuti contract iro kati anotoona senge ameno zvinhu zvakutomuitisa it doesn't mean kuti macontract iwo haapo aripo
that's what I'm saying.
Artist painouya nditi ida kuona Cymplex achida kuona inini anonzvisa the moment wanotanga kuti taura na manager sign a contract iri akutotanga kuti mirai timbodai andiri kuona but ingoni ndiri wenyu mungava mandisaisa contract iri hapana andiri kuona saka that thing ichocho isusu zvinhu zvokutoti zvinhu zvitori embedded in our own culture yezinhu dhanzo zvokuti chechingonzi chikuitira nachi one love because most of the things zvatoita zvinozobudisa hazo mari kumberi but it all begins
one love. Wow, thank you so much. I really appreciate. My only suggestion would be maybe this was necessary that it has happened. It has brought sort of an awakening. Look, maybe we need to fix this and that. And I believe that Zimbabwe, the music industry is still a young industry, especially in the face of like very digital. So some of these things we are learning as we grow, as we go. And I feel that producers, artists, composers, executive producers, and anyone who's involved in the industry, now is the time to start putting in place more structures that protect every player, that protect everyone who's involved, my rights out, but at the same time brings value. And for artists to start thinking of paying my producers and giving credit to producers.
Vanhu vangazofunga vanhu vakawanda vanopinda mari mahara totori nemamwe maupcoming producers ekutoti anogona neartist kubhadhara a certain amount because usually pareading handiti kana achitaura zvemareading the reading belongs to the producer handiti chero kune dzimwe nyika unotobva zvitonzi you have to pay an artist for him to feature on your project. Saka kutone mamwe maartist kuti anotobhadhariswa mari at the light changa chifeature pa project because it's a compilation project.
Yes.
Saka zvinhu machallenges ataisangana nawo zvedu semaproducer but I think kuti comment section uko nemabloggers kune mamwe mabloggers kuti handimboda kunyembera Plot nhasi ndaswera ndiri pabhizi unongamucha project ndobudisa kana kuti iyo FADZA MUTENGI they never post about it but then the moment yaunozonzi pane chaproject vanomhanyana
but do you also appreciate kuti there's something that is called like a sense of news kuti imbwa yakaruma munhu, it might not be newsworthy, but munhu akaruma imbwa, that will be news. So
but then Plot ndechekuti music industry how then does it grow? Because it's also we are only there to tell someone and pull him down.
But look, I would say I'll speak on behalf of some bloggers. You know, I feel at times also me, my producer and my artist, you're not open to criticism. If somebody says something really positive, you think good actually watching. Just at times some bloggers are not very professional.
Very correct. And I can say maybe all right, I respect you for one thing. And kana uchiita nyaya dzako unobata everyone are involved. Because I'm assuming that after this, you are going to get in touch with
Yes, definitely.
so that they clarify outside kwavo because in pamwe nditonyeba
Yeah, this also. Yeah.
Saka vamwe vanhu vachiti pamapages avo iwo handiti vanogona kutora kana to one side one side ndonomhanya naro kusvika rameka sense.
I gave an example one day ndikati kuna Windy, kune Shinamira, kune Rank Marshal, kuna driver, kune muridzi wemakombi handiti. One day unogona kuona Windy akagara pasteering, it doesn't mean a drive. One day unogona kuona Rank Marshal vatori padoor, it doesn't mean kuti vaaconductor. So maroles aya anosiyana. Why? Chinamira chinoita zvokuti zvingopinza masenzi momwe, right? Conductor ane bhazi rake raanoti ini ndofaya bhazi rangu ndirinori, ndo kunobva mari yangu handiti. Rank Marshal anenge achiti area inoi ndeyangu inoi, saka kana ane click raanobelonga to, anything chapfuura ndechake ndochaanoprotecta because ndokwaanodya nako, right? Muridzi wemakombi anenge ataurira toda kuita izvi zviri business, mari inozobva painodai ndine mahwindo angu nechakati. So you find kuti some of the bloggers people talk of, vamwe vacho they represent specific artists, specific producers, specific interests, and munenge muchingoiswa pasame group waibata. But kwetawo blogger, like I'll speak on my behalf. I blog, but I went to school for this. It's not something chekuti I did journalism. So zvinozosiyana kuti munhu anonzwisisa maethics anoita sese, but makangokwanisa kuappreciate also kuti it's a free space. You're not going to get people speaking zvaurikuda kungonzwa. Vatoriko kuti inotomuka ndichitopiswawo totomboti ichi chiri kuitika waibata. But it's the industry. You guys have to develop also a bit of thick skin kuti look, ndozviri kungoitika.
Because industry has to do. Like, I respect what you're doing. Unodzidzisa vanhu about my contract and the likes. Because at the end of the day, munhu akauya akatanga kudzwa contract pandiri anofunga kuti vamwe hamene zvanda kuita. Because vanhu vakawanda peka vasitaijaira.
Yeah, true.
Vamwe maartist atori nemazita chacho ekuti achipinda sonzo dai wona single ready tiri kurekodi. But ziya kuti biti ndiredi. Kudaro. Panotanga kudotswa tsika. Chichi. Because munhu asajaira that ndikiniyo. Saka at the end of the day topisa tangodzokera kuti zvinhu zvatangojaira zvokuti aiwa love before you.
One love, yeah. Wow, thank you so much, Krispi. I really appreciate and Faraz Kuri, especially that you were able to respond to a lot of the questions. Some I was not satisfied, some are satisfied, and I think I will reach out to Nash TV and the team and try to get their side of the story so that people understand. Because it's easy for people to just wake up and say, Nash anopenga chakati, and then the people will easily forget what possibly Nash TV has contributed right now in terms of the music industry. They will forget what Cymplex has contributed. They will forget what Poppen has done.
Corporate asida upindira. Kana apinda manje wotanga futhi ari kubira vanhu.
Exactly. You see, so we needed to go beyond that. This is why I'll not be quick to run with let's get the facts. And thank you so much. I really appreciate everybody who's been watching. Thank you guys. I saw your comments. I managed to pick some of them into the conversation, but some of them I was not able to keep supporting. Stay tuned. earGROUND, New Voices Amplified. We're also multi-streaming for the first time on several platforms, including Zoom Celebs Official. And thank you so much for the collaboration. And this is what we hope to see in the industry. Different players collaborating, bloggers collaborating, producers, the corporate artists working together and creating an industry. Thank you so much, Krispi. I was speaking to Krispi from Cymplex Music. He's the co-director as well as the manager at Cymplex Music. And with those words, I'm out. earGROUND, New Voice. This is Amplified. The plot thickens.